Hello, people of YouTube. It's I right here, as always, the Malik Aaron. I know this is going up a bit later than usual, but I don't know. I just had stuff to do today. So today I'm reviewing a movie that originally got a lot of online hype, like most movies, but audiences kind of turned on, or just didn't like in general. That is, sorry about that. Drive. Made by Nicholas Winding Refn, starring Ryan Gosling. You may all know him from The Notebook, La La Land, upcoming Blade Runner 2049. So he's been in some stuff. And in this movie, he stars... Well, he doesn't have a name in this movie. He's just known as the driver, you know. And I'm just going to read you this plot. It's a little plot synopsis on the DVD, so, yeah. Ryan Gosling stars as a Hollywood stunt driver for movies by day who moonlights as a wheelman for criminals by night. Though a loner by nature, Driver can't help but falling in love with his beautiful neighbor, Irene, a young mother dragged into a dangerous underworld by the return of her ex-convict husband. After a high school is wrong, Driver finds himself driving defense for the girl he loves, tailgated by a syndicate of deadly serious criminals. Soon he realizes the gangsters are after more than the bag of cash, and is forced to shift gears and go on the offense. Now at first, at least the trailers may seem like this is going to be an awesome action movie, right? You know, fast-paced action movie like Fast and Furious and whatnot. And the first part, you sort of get that. It's not as ridiculous as Fast and the Furious, but it's more on the realistic side, but it's still entertaining. You know, it get you buzzed. But then the movie takes a bit of a sharp turn. Instead of turning to the action movie that it was marketed as, it turns to more of an art house flick. A violent art house flick. With more, you know, slow, a much slower pace. And just a lot more emphasis, you know, on characters. And, you know, the situations, you know, how they interact with one another. And also there's a lot of symbolism in this movie for, like, certain things. Like, certain songs symbolize, like, you know, what the character is going through. And I think this is where this movie lost its audience. Well, lost the general audience. The mainstream moviegoer. That's where this movie loses it. Because when it came out, the movie got a C- from CinemaScore, which is brutal. I mean, FilmDistrict got a C-. Yeah. It's really not good. Honestly, this is one of those situations where the critics really liked something, but audiences did not. I mean, it could go either way, vice versa. But, I mean, there are movies where critics hate and audiences love. There's a whole bunch of those. And there's movies where, you know, critics and audiences both love it, and there's movies that critics and audiences hate, like FilmDistrict. But this is one of those rare things. Another movie that had the same issue was It Comes at Night, if you remember that. I don't have it in my collection. I might get it, maybe. But, yeah, I don't have that. Mainly because of mismarketing. And this is for all people, you know, who make movies, all studios. Please do not mismarket your movie, because it'll only backfire on you. And people will get angry. I mean, this movie got sued by a woman who felt she got ripped off. I mean, that's how bad it was. So anywho, the plot. So Ryan Gosling is the driver, you know. So it says in the back, you know, he has a couple of jobs. He's like mechanic, he's a stunt man, stunt driver, like a getaway criminal, wheelman for criminals. He does all that stuff. He's in the criminal underworld, which is run by Albert Brooks and Ron Perlman, along with Bryan Cranston. He's in there too. And, he's just doing his thing. And then, etc. Here, he meets Irene. And then his whole life starts to change. He's no longer, like, a loner. He's actually, smiling and whatnot. But then, like, once, like, Irene's, her husband comes back, then the driver's world starts to crumble and starts to get violent and dark. And, not very fun. And whatnot. And so, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff here, but I don't want to spoil it, because you really should see this movie for yourself, or to get a full understanding of it. So what do I think of this? Now, I reviewed some movies that, similar to this, they have a bit of an artsy feel to it, like Black Swan. Let me see what's in here. Black Swan is one of them. I don't think anything can really compare to Black Swan, though. Because that movie's in its own, a whole other league. Yeah, mainly Black Swan or Fight Club, I've heard. Movies that, you think they're, like, you thinking, this, with Black Swan, you're thinking, it's just ballerinas. And then Fight Club, just, it's just a fighting ring. How bad could it be? And then you see it, and you're just like, oh my gosh. This is horrible. Not in a bad way, but just horrible as in graphic imagery, violence, all that good stuff. The Drive has some truly nasty kills in this. People get stabbed in the throat with a pipe. People get stabbed in the, with knives. A razor blade. People get shot with, regular guns, shotguns, and if you've seen, the elevator scene, this is the only thing I'm going to spoil because it's actually pretty important. So Driver and Irene are in this elevator, and then you got this guy, this criminal. Driver sees this, and then in this moment he decides to kiss Irene. It's symbolism of like, he just had this one last moment with her before she sees, the dark side of him. And then and then Driver beats up this dude, and he just stomps in the head, and it's not pleasant, right? Then there's a whole other stuff after that, and there's a lot of, you see him in his awesome looking scorpion jacket. I wish I had one of those. But yeah, like after he does it, then the camera just goes to him, like the back of his jacket, so this big old scorpion, which basically means is that, after, he did that, originally, I really thought he was, a good god, then he sees the dark side of him, and then she's just horrified. And people would get horrified of scorpions. If they sting you, it's over. You could get a cure, but if you have no medical supplies, it's over. So, yeah. The performances. Ryan Gosling. He has come a long, 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 long way since The Notebook. And I know The Notebook has its fans. I'm not going to trash on them, but I don't like Nicholas Sparks movies because there's too many of them and they're all the same in some form or fashion. But anyway, this shows, he could be serious. He could be a serious actor. And this really proves it. 2011, he had like 3 movies, so it was kind of his year, but not all of them were all that successful. I think 2016 and 17 will be a lot better for him. He just did La La Land. Now he's going to do Blade Runner 2049. One of the most anticipated movies of the fall. So, yeah, I mean, things are going well for him. Carey Mulligan, who's Irene. I thought she was really good. She wasn't like the typical damsel in distress in most action. Well, I wouldn't even call this an action movie. It's more like a drama-esque movie that just happens to have violence and action in it. Yeah, I thought she was really good. Albert Brooks. How was this man not nominated for an Oscar? Like, he was just so menacing. Like, and it's not like he was like big and intimidating. Well, he is intimidating in his way, but he's not like, the usual type where you have to have big, strong muscles. No, he's intimidating as like, if you don't listen to me, you're gonna get your throat sliced. Like that type of intimidating. And then Ron Perlman. What can I say? The dude's a legend. As is Bryan Cranston, they're both legends. I mean, Ron Perlman was Hellboy, and Bryan Cranston, he's Walter White. I mean, those two are golden. And there's also another line where, like, Driver and, like, this kid, watching a show. I assume it's a cartoon. And then they talk about how sharks are... The kid thinks all sharks are the bad guys. Like, he's bad because he's a shark. And then Ryan Gosling's just like, well, aren't there any good sharks? And the kid's like, no, they're all... Usually, if they're a shark, you're bad. And that's kind of important. Because, Ryan Gosling's character, wants to be a good guy. But then he realizes he still has that dark side that... I wouldn't say evil, but just violent dark side to him. So yeah. Anywho, that is Drive. I didn't know what to expect when going into this. I'm glad I didn't see this in the theater. Like, currently didn't see this in the theater, because if I did, I'd probably be very upset. Now that I've seen a whole bunch of stuff, especially movies that I didn't expect, with their imagery and whatnot, and their symbolism and whatnot. I really like this movie. It's definitely not for everybody, that's for sure. But if you like this type of style, you don't want like your typical Hollywood action movie that has 50,000 explosions, Michael Bay explosions. And if you just want like a more down-to-earth, darker, just a more like realistic action movie, then I wouldn't even call it an action movie. I'd say like a drama-esque movie. And this is for you. So yeah, Drive. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Highly recommend it for those who like the art house film style. Yeah, that is Drive, 8.5 out of 10. Now we're going to get to a match. For some reason, it's a triple threat between Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Kevin Owens. So Team ROH. I'm sorry, ROH. Oh my gosh, I botched that so bad. ROH has exploded. It's like the Mega Powers, except on a much, 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 much smaller level. But we're gonna get to that right now. Alright, you three ready? But to be honest, I still don't understand why you even have this match. Because at the Royal Rumble and a couple reviews, and our 100th review, besides congratulations on that, it's gonna be every man for himself. And this is our way to prepare for it. To face each other and let the best man win. That sounds pretty fair, to be honest. So you ready? Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to destroy somebody. Alright, ring-a-ding-ding. Match is on. Oh, Owens. Oh. Going after Joe. Which is smart, going after the biggest man in the match. Oh, right on his back. But Styles, being the smallest, means he's more He's more agile than all of them. And oh! Styles going after Owens. Oh! Take this. Oh! Gone with a spinning moonsault thing. But what's Joe doing? Oh! Oh! Down to the floor. And what's he doing? Oh! Right to the rib cage. And Joe, oh! But then Owens, oh! Right back with you know, I guess it's a little backward splash or something. And Owens, what's Owens doing? Oh! Samoa Joe's hand stuck. What's AJ Styles doing? Oh! Trying to go for a pin, but it won't work anyway because it's tied to the rope. But Owens trying to get... I don't know what Owens trying to do. Trying to get him out of there. Gosh. Yeah. Oh man, you're heavy. Jeez. Lay off the pounds, Joe. Oh. I mean, why are you making fat jokes? That's not right. I mean, look at you. You're not, like... You're not you don't have John Cena physique either. Shut up. Fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming. I'm just like, you're being a hypocrite. Oh. What's Owens doing? This. No. Oh. Right to the back. That is not good. But, Joe, what's he gonna do now? Oh. Oh. What's he gonna do to Owens? Uh-oh. Looks like he's gonna take him to Suplex City. Oh. Take this. Trying to give him the coquina clutch. Almost choked out Brock Lesnar that one time. Well, you lost at SummerSlam. At least I didn't get pinned. That is true. And look at, it's got him, sort of. Not really. And a coquina clutch. I don't even call that. It's just like trying to choke him out. But Styles, oh, got both of them. Take this. I beat you in TNA. I'll do it here too. Slapping fest. And don't forget the kick. Oh, that was pretty cool. Now take this. Oh. Go for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Owens. Oh. Now take this, Styles. Oh, wait, Owens. No, don't do a pile driver. That's... Oh. But, oh, no, he's going to do it again. Right here. No. Oh. Oh, my gosh. Brutal. Just brutal. 1, 2. Oh, and Joe. Stop the pinfall. Right here. And then Joe. Oh, rammed Owens right into that. And oh, right into those kicks. And Styles. Oh, everybody's going down. What's Owens doing? He's setting them up. You should all know what this is by now. The cannonball. Oh. Then he's going to do it again for good measure. Oh. Take this, Styles. Oh. Oh, knee to the face. Oh. Moonsault, doing all these high-flying moves. Oh. Oh, just kind of slammed down. But what's Joe doing? No. Oh! Now that was amazing. What's Joe trying to do? Trying to give him a coquina clutch. Just pause the camera for a minute. Oh, he's got him. Got him up here. But what's Owens doing? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there goes Styles. Not as epic as it could have been, but what are you going to do? And slid right off the Joe. Styles went down pretty horribly. What's he doing now? Oh, no. Owens. Oh! Powerbomb. Now he's going to take this. Oh! Kick. That's going to leave a serious mark on his face. But what's Joe doing? Oh! I demand respect. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, Joe? What are you doing? Oh! Again, just... Oh, absolute punishment. Take this. Oh! That's the end of Owens. But, oh, Styles. Out of nowhere. What's Styles doing? Styles, oh my gosh, he's gonna do it. Oh, Styles clash. But then Owens, out of nowhere, trying to hit the power ball. Oh, more like a buckle bomb, to be honest. Oh. Alright. Take this. Oh. Phenomenal elbow. Phenomenal forearm. My apologies. What's Joe doing? Oh. Came right out of nowhere. Joe. Oh. Ugh. What's Joe doing now? Oh, to the back of the head. Oh no, that's a dangerous area. What's Joe? Oh. But Owens is doing now. Oh. Been a very competitive match so far, but a bit repetitive too. But what are you doing? Oh, going after Styles, of course. Ugh. Take this. I'm gonna do the Styles clash. Come on, Owens. This ain't right. Yes, it is. Ain't a word. You just used it, Owens. Shut up. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. And Styles. He's gonna use it right now. Oh, Styles clash to Owens. But then Joe. Oh. Ugh, gonna beat you. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute, Joe. What are you doing? How'd you get up here? Magic. Now he's gonna go. No, you won't. Yeah. Oh, reversed it. Came right down on Joe, but Owens out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Owens takes advantage of the situation and wins. So I guess he's the most dominant member of the team, I guess. Yeah. Yes, I am, because I'm a fighter. And fighters always take advantage whenever someone screws up. So what's the next review, man? Okay, the next review is going to be... Well... I forgot. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a Marvel movie. Which one? Guardians 2? No, and we already did that a long time ago. Spider-Man? No. Iron Man? We did all those, Kevin. X-Men? No. I'll be more specific. It is an Avengers movie. Well, we already did the first one, so... Age of Ultron? Yes, that one. Oh, I kind of forgot about that. It's kind of a shame. It could have been so cool, but then it kind of became the typical Marvel formula. Yeah, I say so too. It's a shame. Thought it was going to be the Dark Knight of the MCU. But, what are you going to do? So make sure to subscribe,
like this video, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time for more awesome action like this. We are out.